have you ever heard a song and suddenly you're back in high school parking lot wearing
my God, yeah.
questionable fashion choices?
God, it brings you back, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wherever that song just, it brings you back to that spot exactly where you were.
Even the smell of the car.
Oh my God. Any smell, perfume.
Yeah.
Um,
Play-Doh.
yes.
Wow.
Glue.
Glue.
I used to love the smell of glue.
Oh my God.
Just saying.
Well, today we are reminiscing. We are going to talk about reminiscing, why reminiscing is a part of midlife, and why you should really embrace it, because it is fun to reminisce, really.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to talk about today.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And here's the other thing. We reminisce as we get older, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't reminisce when we're like younger. Why
No.
is that?
Well,
Do you know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
Like even in your 20s, you don't really reminisce.
Yeah.
Is it because we know that the end is near? I don't know.
Well, I did some research on
Okay,
it.
talk to me.
And psychologists say that nostalgia actually increases when you hit life transitions, and midlife is considered a life transition. So it would be normal for you to reminisce on things. And I have to tell you, yesterday my kids came over and they were talking about like, oh, remember this, remember that. And I was like, I'm going to bring out a box of pictures. So I have a shoebox, a literal shoebox full of pictures. I brought the pictures out. I threw them on the table for them. And they started looking at the pictures. And I just sat back and I watched them
love that.
reminisce about everything. And it was like, oh my, it felt so
Yeah,
good.
Your heart was like, oh.
Oh, it was. It totally brought them back. It brought me back.
I did the same thing. We had put a post on for like what we looked like in the 90s.
Yes.
So I brought all my pictures out to find a picture of myself, and I was looking at all the pictures of my kids and my family, and it was almost like bittersweet.
Yeah, it can be.
It's like my heart was like, oh,
Yeah.
like I wanted to go back.
Yeah. Yeah, for
That's
sure.
amazing. I love that you did that with your kids, though.
It's fun. I highly recommend it. And I almost whipped out the VCR too, but we didn't get that far. But I've done that in the past. It's super. I mean, we talked about it on the previous episodes here. But yeah, so scents and smells and sounds, all that sort of thing can bring you there.
All right, real quick, I'm gonna tell you this one thing that's gonna be kind of weird to everybody. But
Okay.
when you say smell,
Yeah.
when I was younger, my grandmother used to bring me into Medford Square,
Yeah.
and we would take the bus.
Okay.
Well, the buses, you could smell the exhaust from the
Yeah.
buses.
Yep.
To this day, I love that smell. It's the
Exhaust
weirdest
smell.
thing.
Yeah.
Because it was one of the best times of my life. So
Right.
that smell brings me back to that great time of my life.
That smell ties you to a really good memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It is pretty
Yeah.
cool. How about you? Does certain smells tie you to a really cool memory? Like, is it crayons, Play-Doh, markers,
Glue.
glue, whatever that is?
Yeah.
It can tie you to
I
that.
got markers too. Remember? All right, go ahead.
Now, I have a question for you. Do you find yourself reminiscing more now than you have before?
Oh God,
Yeah.
yeah. Absolutely.
Same.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think because our kids are getting older and they're adults and they're having kids,
Yeah.
or gonna have kids, and it's like, oh, I just remember that, and I wish I could go back.
You know what's crazy is when you see, I know you don't have grandkids yet, but you will.
I can't
But
wait.
when you see your grandkid, your child and your grandkid,
That must be the craziest feeling.
it just happened. I was going through pictures and I saw a picture of my daughter and it looked exactly like her daughter. And I sent it to her and she's like, oh my God. And that's why, like, when I see my grandkids, it's even more special,
Yeah.
honestly.
Is it like reliving?
It is
Oh, I can't wait.
sometimes. Yeah, it
That's
really
cool.
is. Yeah. Actually, this is a good question. Do you think
Yeah.
social media makes nostalgia even stronger? And here's why I ask that. Because I know I will get like a time machine thing on my social media and it'll bring, like, I had my grandson who's almost 12 now, and it was pictures of him as a baby, and I'm like, oh, I remember
Yeah.
that. You know?
Yes
like
and no.
Yeah.
I can see that because it's your grandchild.
Yeah.
And it doesn't go far enough back.
Right.
For me.
Yeah.
Because I don't have grandchildren yet.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It could do personal
Yeah.
thing too, like
Yeah.
your own thing. Like you look back, you're like, oh my God, that was me.
I've only been on there 15 years.
Oh, so that's why we reminisce. And reminiscing is a part of going through midlife. It's part of life, really.
Yeah.
So we're going to kind of be all over the place with this, but we want you to play along with this too. And if you have some comments of things that are bringing you some nostalgic memories, let us know.
Remember phone numbers. But how about you?
Totally. 622-1750.
Wow.
That was my phone number.
I remember the first house I ever lived in when I was a young kid. Not that this has nothing to do with phone numbers,
Yeah.
but I remember the address.
Wow.
24 Talbot Street in Medford.
See, that's another thing. Yeah.
I don't know.
That's awesome. That's a good memory. How about calling a friend and having their parent answer first? Because you got to go through the parent before you get to the kid. Hi, is Tina there? She
Yeah.
was my best friend when I was a kid.
I had a Tina too.
you
That was
did?
my best friend, yeah.
Ah, two Tinas. Wonder if they're
Yep.
the same girl. Probably
Tina
not.
lived across the street from me.
Oh, okay.
in
not the
Medford.
same. Yeah.
Yeah. But isn't that funny? Think of that.
Yeah.
You're talking to the parent.
And the parent always answered the phone when I called.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That was so fun.
You had one. You had a good one about coming home after school.
Yeah,
After
yeah.
school.
So, coming home, running home after school, watching your favorite show.
What was your favorite show? I guess it depends on how old you are, but what was your favorite show?
So my favorite show when I was younger was, remember the after school special?
Oh, yeah.
And it always taught you some kind of thing, but I used to
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
But as a teenager, it was General Hospital.
Yes, Luke and Laura.
Ah,
For sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, all my children. I didn't get home in time to see all my children because
Yeah,
that was on
same.
earlier. But General Hospital for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I come home and we had a TV in the kitchen and we had a TV in the living room. And the kitchen TV was kind of fair game for the kids in the house.
Yeah.
So we'd have a snack and I'd sit there on a really uncomfortable chair and watch TV
Yeah.
in the kitchen.
and watch TV this close.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, super close. How about, oh my gosh, how about using those cassette tapes? Do you remember having to like use a pencil to like sometimes rewind them and
Yes.
stuff?
And waiting for your favorite song to come on the radio so you could tape your song.
Oh yeah.
Phones.
Yeah. How much, do you remember how much a payphone cost?
It was like a dime.
It was a dime. Not even a quarter. It was a dime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's-
And it would go, please deposit another 10 cents.
How about when you're on a phone call and you're like, okay, I was my,
Oh.
you don't want the phone call to hang up, so
Yes.
you're like looking for more money to put in. You're trying to put it in before it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally remember that.
Yeah.
All
Good
right.
times.
Okay. Let's talk about social life. So, I don't know about you, but I used to hang out at the mall. We used to hang out at the mall.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
food court at the mall.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was like
that
a
was-
big hangout.
That was like a big day out.
Yeah.
I mean, that was big.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
movies.
Oh,
going
yes.
to the movie theater?
movies. That was great.
You can't get me there now because
No.
I want to get off the couch.
Yeah,
But that was so much fun too.
It was. Yeah. Yep. That was fun.
Yep. What else? did we do?
Even the movie theater when I do go, I haven't been in a long time, but that smell from the movie theater does definitely bring me back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or
What you got?
going to your friend's house when you're younger and knocking on the door. Can Lisa come out and play?
Yes.
And you're like sitting there waiting for them to say yes or no.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Riding your bike like, oh, I'm going to go see my friend without a helmet, by the way. Helmet,
Helmets.
schmelmet.
I was on the side of the highway
Right.
without a helmet riding my bike.
Right.
Hot flash coming through.
How about passing handwritten notes in school?
Those
in
were
class?
fun.
They were fun. But sometimes somebody else would intercept it.
Like the teacher.
Yeah, like the teacher.
And read it out loud.
Do you remember making those little ones? They were the football ones, and you go, poof.
Yeah.
And
Or the
they-
one that didn't went like this.
Yes. What was that called?
I don't know. Do you
That
guys
thing.
know? Do you remember you pick
Oh.
a number, you pick a color?
Yes,
You go,
and it would
1,
tell your
2,
fortune.
3,
yeah.
4.
It'd be like, yes or no or
Yeah.
you know,
The
someday.
boy likes you, and you guys going to start going out.
I
Yes.
remember that. Or the crazy 8-ball too.
Let me tell you something. I love that little 8-ball.
I love that ball. What are some other toys we used to play with back then?
Oh, God. Etch a
Remember?
sketch? But that was
Yeah.
like when you were younger.
Yeah, yeah. You shake it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What else? What else? I had some stuff here, but
I
forget.
remember the slinky. Kids don't play with that anymore.
I love the slinky. You put on the stairs. Boom,
Yeah.
boom. I love Jax.
Slinky, Slinky, such a
Wonderful, wonderful toy. A slinky, a slinkly.
Fun for a girl and a boy. It's fun for a girl and a boy.
I said slinkly.
Slinkly.
Yeah. Rubik's Cube.
Yeah. That's still around.
Yeah, it is.
Those are still
around.
big.
But that's when it came out.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, how about sea monkeys? Did you ever get those?
Oh, would you hook them? They had little hooks.
No,
Oh.
that's a barrel of monkeys.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
the sea monkey thing, and on the commercial, on the ad, it looked like they were like real, like little people almost, and you put water in it, and they were like mosquitoes.
I don't
And you
remember
would
that.
raise sea monkeys.
I don't.
You don't remember? I'll have to show you. Yeah, I used to
remember that.
friggin' love those damn sea monkeys.
It was so simple back then.
It was.
Do you remember that thing where it was like a tube, and you put like this gooey stuff on, and you blew it, and it blew up into a balloon?
My daughter had that the other night. She was doing that with the kids. She nearly passed out because it took so much air. But the kids were having a ball with that
We
thing.
should bring on some old school toys.
Yeah,
That would be so fun.
Yeah, let us know. What is your favorite old school toy
Yeah.
that you played with? I had a doll that you would pull her hair.
That was Chrissy.
Chrissy, yeah, and then you'd crank it in the back. You'd crank the hair back and it would go back in.
It was short, and then
Yeah.
you pull it like a big
Yes.
ponytail. Yeah, and you crank it back in, and it would go. Like,
yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
simple.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
All right. How about waiting a week for your photos to be developed?
How about not knowing what they're going to look like until you get them?
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
Right. And you got to bring it to this place in the middle of a parking lot at Bradley's.
It was what was it called? Kodak Film.
Yeah,
Wasn't
well,
it?
that was the name of the film, but I forget the name of the actual store.
I think it was like Kodak.
It could have been. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
And you'd get the pictures, and you'd be like,
And then how did they notify you that they were ready? They didn't even notify you.
"Well,
They-
we didn't have phones then."
Right. They would be just like, come back in 7 days.
Yeah. 7 days.
You know? Yeah, it took 7 days. And half of the photos were shit.
Yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
might
It'd
get one good
Yeah,
picture.
right. And it was expensive, like $10 or something to develop your damn pictures.
Those were the days.
How about using paper maps? The first sales job I had to use paper maps and no GPS or anything.
No.
And I had to figure out where the hell I was going. And you're
Same.
trying to read and drive
Yep.
and all that. That was crazy.
Kids today would not know what to do with themselves.
That is 100% true.
Wouldn't that be great if they couldn't have their phones, they couldn't have GPS, they couldn't have anything that we didn't have. Let's see how they would be.
How resourceful they would be.
That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
For like 2 days.
Well, I have a rotary phone that I have as on display in the house on a chair.
Yeah.
And I asked the kids if they knew how to use it, and they had no idea how to use it. They were like, "No."
How do you stick the button?
Yeah, right. They had no idea how to use it, so that was funny. Stuff we would play at school, like on recess. I don't think they would allow those. Red Rover.
No.
Like
But
they wouldn't
that's
allow
why.
that.
But you guys, think of this. That's why we're tough. That's why our generation, honest to God, I mean,
yeah,
that's why we're tough.
yeah,
Because we had to be tough to
Right.
get through everything.
Yep. Did you guys have field day at your school?
Oh my God, I love field day. Did you?
Yes.
I love sports, so I loved
Tug
it.
of war. We do a relay race and all that, but not everyone didn't get a prize. If you won, you got the award. It
Not
wasn't
everyone
like-
got a goddamn
Right.
freaking.
Yeah.
Oh, I was in 20th place. Oh, here's your award.
No. So there
No.
were a lot of losers, and I was pretty much a loser.
Oh, stop.
I think I got one medal my whole schooling.
Well, they had first,
Wasn't very
second, and third place
Yeah.
too, with the ribbons blue,
Yeah.
red,
and
gold.
yellow.
No, I'm sorry, backwards.
Oh,
No.
right.
Uh,
I forget.
I forget too. But anyways, you guys get the gist of it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else?
How about with fashion and beauty? How about using sun-in? Did you ever use sun-in in your hair?
I never did
Yeah, I didn't because I had dark hair.
because my father wouldn't let me.
Okay.
Yeah, because they had beauty supply stores, and
Yeah.
that's just not something that they
Yeah.
sold and had. So no.
Yeah. And plus, it was basically bleach.
Yeah.
It was bleach. I do remember using betadine and baby oil and going out in the sun.
Well, yeah.
And you wonder why you were so tan because the
That's only-
betadine was basically staining your body.
Yeah.
And
But
the-
it looked damn good.
Yeah. And then you could smell the baby oil
Yeah.
frying your skin. I remember that.
We used to lay down on the thing and go, sizzle me lean.
Yes. Oh God! And you remember sitting there with that thing? Did you ever use that
I
thing?
never did. My grandmother used to use that, though.
Yeah.
It was like aluminum foil.
Yes, to make it even worse. Leg warmers. Did you ever wear those?
Yes.
I still wear those today.
Do you?
Yeah, in the winter when I walk the dog, I'll put some
Ah.
leg warmers on.
They were so cute. We used them as fashion, though. We didn't use them as...
Oh, right. It wasn't
Yeah.
a practical thing.
No.
No.
But they were cute.
You know what brought leg warmers in was that movie. What was that movie called? With the girl who wanted to be a dancer.
Yes.
First, when there's nothing but a slow glowing dream. What's that thing? What's the name of that show? Deep inside. Flashdance.
Yeah,
Flashdance. But Flashdance, I saw that when I was I was young.
I loved it.
Yeah, but that was not an appropriate movie for a young teenage
Yeah,
girl.
that's true. Speaking of inappropriate movies,
It's inappropriate.
we
What?
used to watch anything.
Yeah.
We never... They had rated PG, rated R, but my parents didn't care. I watched whatever I wanted. Stuff I should
Yeah.
not have been watching.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And I don't think even back then I could get into an R-rated movie easy. They didn't really police it back then.
No, or you could just be like, my mother's over there.
Yeah.
Because you have like someone like older than, I don't know, 18 or whatever.
Right.
And they're like, oh, okay, here you
Right.
go.
They didn't, because it was another kid selling you the damn ticket.
Yeah.
All right. How about things that were totally normal then but would shock people now? Okay, you ready?
Okay, go.
Riding in the back of a pickup truck. When was the last time you saw somebody riding in the back of a bunch of kids?
Yeah.
We did that once, and we put a couch in the back of a pickup truck, and we were going to an amusement park, probably over an hour away, and we just in the back of the truck like that. No one stopped us.
No. But it was almost like carefree living,
Yeah.
right? I mean, it's a little dangerous, but
Yeah.
we survived,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
How about drinking out of the hose?
Oh my God. Yeah.
We drink out of the hose all the time. We're fine.
And that hose would be baking in the sun all
And it
day.
it would taste like rubber a little bit.
It would, because Mom wouldn't let you back in the house. Like, no, you are outside. You stay outside.
Yeah.
So you had to drink the water from the hose.
Yeah. If you're thirsty, kid,
Yeah.
go outside and drink.
Exactly.
Drink outside.
Yep.
Yeah.
How about metal playground equipment? When you go down,
Oh.
it's like burning your butt or burning anything like
Yeah, it'd
down.
be like 100 degrees and you'd go down.
You could
and
fry
you'd go
an egg
back
on
on
it.
there. You'd
Yeah.
get back on there.
Yeah.
Oh, and how about like the swings and stuff? Well, they still have swings now, but
Yeah.
we used to jump.
Oh God, yeah. Pump. You remember pumping
Oh
on
my
the
God,
thing?
that was so awesome.
Just as high as you
But
could
they still
get.
have.
Yeah, they
still
do
have.
that 100%. And smoking sections everywhere. Smoking, everybody would know, everywhere. I'm so glad that's not a thing anymore.
But think of it. It makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
You're going into a restaurant. It's divided by a wall. There's still no glass or anything.
Uh-huh.
I could be in the smoking section right here, and
Yeah.
you're in the non-smoking.
Yeah.
Non-smoking.
Yeah. I
Does
know.
that make sense to you guys?
I know. It's crazy.
I am glad they did away with
Ah,
that.
me too. Me too. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's see. Oh, this one's kind of interesting. Do you remember when you'd make a long distance call, it would cost more money, and you'd have to wait until after 9:00 to make a long distance call?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot all about that,
Yeah.
but now I remember that you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it doesn't matter. And there's no long
my
distance
God,
calls. And you
you're
could call
right.
halfway around the world, really, and it doesn't matter.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah. How about just showing up at people's homes
Right.
without, because we didn't have phones. Well, we
Right.
didn't have cell phones then, but
Right.
people would just show up.
Yeah.
Now you show up, you're like, people are thinking, what the hell are they doing in here?
Well,
I didn't get a text from you.
I don't know about you, but we would go for a Sunday drive. Like, we'd all
Yeah.
pile in and go for a Sunday drive, and
Yeah.
we'd end up either going to get ice cream or we'd go to somebody's house unannounced or something like that. We would totally do that.
And our generation is definitely the last generation before all the social media stuff. And I am so grateful that we got to experience what we did. Like,
Yeah.
we had to use our creativity.
Oh,
We
yeah.
played outside 24/7. If you
Yeah.
were inside, you were either sick
Yes.
or in trouble.
or cleaning in my house.
Yeah.
My house. If we were inside, we'd have to be cleaning something. So we were like, oh, I'm fucking out of here. I'm outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was magical, really.
It really was.
Yeah.
And you found things to do outside.
Yeah.
Even if their friends weren't outside, I'd find stuff to do.
Yeah. Yep.
Take my Barbie dolls out.
So I lived in a cul-de-sac when I moved up to New Hampshire, and I used to ride my bike in that cul-de-sac. I don't know how many times,
Yeah.
but it was amazing.
I have to say, the neighborhood here that I live in, a lot of kids play outside here, and it's nice
they
to
really?
see that.
I
Yeah,
love
it's really
that.
nice to see. They're always on their bikes and stuff. So I like, and I can see them, like I know all the kids like live in different houses, and I see them go from house to house picking them up, each other up. Yeah, it's really cool.
Because I remember when I was living in a neighborhood, I don't know, a few years ago, I never saw. I'd go for a walk, and I'd be like, "Where are all the kids?"
Yeah.
Like you could see they had basketball hoops out there.
Yeah.
They had trampoline. Not a kid outside.
Well, nowadays it's almost scary to not be outside with your kid anymore. You know?
Listen, I agree and I don't agree.
Yeah.
I feel like there's always been weirdos out there,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, 100%.
but you probably just didn't
Yeah.
hear about it as much because we didn't have social media.
Right. True.
Because I remember I was probably 8 years old,
Yeah.
and we lived down the street when I was in Medford.
Yeah.
We, probably like a half a mile down the street, there would be a store there. I was 8 years old,
Yeah.
walking down the street by myself,
Yeah. Yeah, we would
getting
do that.
cigarettes for my mother, getting some cigs.
They would sell you cigarettes at 8 years old?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That's
What
crazy.
was his name? It was like Joe's Market or something like that.
Yeah.
And we used to have like a credit thing.
Yeah,
So
oh,
just
okay.
put it on the Christensen credit. We'd have all our friends come down.
Christensen's
Yeah.
credit.
We'd have all our friends come over down to the store, and everyone would just pick whatever they wanted. Put
Wow.
on Christensen. Go home. Here, Mom, here's your cigs.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It was very different back then.
Now you can't do that. You can't buy cigarettes a kid can't buy cigarettes. How old do you have to be to buy cigarettes?
18 or 21.
Yeah. Wow.
Do you guys know? Because I'm not sure exactly.
I think it's 18.
Is it?
Actually, 21 is for alcohol, but
Well,
I think
yeah.
18. Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine.
Crazy.
Wow, it just is so different now.
All right, let's talk a little bit about
Hmm.
big hair. A couple people posted some big hair stuff on that
Yeah.
post.
Yep.
That's funny. Aquanet hairspray. You remember that? That was like
like
glue. And there would be a fog.
Yeah.
Yeah, there would be like this huge fog around
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Crazy.
awesome.
Okay. So now we're
Yeah.
going to get into a segment where I want you and you to guess the tagline.
I like
okay?
these. These are fun. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Where's the
I know what it is. I just want to give you guys a second. The beef.
That's right.
Where's the beef?
And what was do you remember the business that did that?
Burger. Wendy's.
Yeah,
Wendy's.
It was Wendy's. Yep.
Dang.
All right, how about this one? I'd like to buy the world a
Drink a Coke.
yeah. And what is the rest of it?
I like to
Buy the world a Coke and keep it company. I used to love that commercial.
I did too.
Did you ever see that old commercial? It's a really nice commercial.
Yeah.
It is a really nice one. How about Have It Your
Way.
Right? Who's
Have
that
it
one?
Your way.
That's another fast food joint. Do you know which
Oh,
one?
that's
BK.
Burger King.
Yeah, BK. All right. How about Just Do?
Just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Nike.
Nike. It takes a licking.
And keeps on ticking.
That's right.
Is that Timex?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz.
Oh, what a relief it is.
Alka-Seltzer. That's good.
I love these. It's so fun.
Yeah. The breakfast of
Champions.
which was
I
think it was Wheaties. Right?
Oh, IHOP. What? IHOP.
no, that's the restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Was it
It was
Wheaties?
Wheaties.
Or was it?
It was
Okay.
Wheaties.
Okay. Yep. What was your favorite cereal as a kid?
As a kid, I used to love Captain Crunch, which is complete sugar.
Oh, yeah.
And I wish I knew better
Yeah.
as a kid and when my kids were growing up.
Yeah.
But do you guys remember grabbing the cereal box and you guys we would kind of like fight over it because we wanted to read it?
Read the back of it.
Yeah. We'd be like,
Do you remember when cereal boxes actually had toys in them? Do you remember that? I would
loved
beg
it.
my mother to buy just that cereal just because
Yes.
I wanted that stupid little
Oh my
25-cent toy in
yes.
it. Imagine if we had those toys. People would probably collect
yeah.
those. Yeah.
Imagine
Cool.
that. I remember that.
Yep. I used to really like Life cereal. Life.
I did too, but that's when I was a little older.
Yeah.
When I was really young, I liked Fruit Loops,
Yeah.
Captain Crunch.
Yep.
And the Captain Crunch and the Fruit Loops would like dig up my
Oh, yes. Your whole mouth would be ripped apart. The whole roof of your
'cause
mouth
it was
would be
really
ripped
rough
apart.
and like crunchy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do remember
Ah, the
that.
good old days.
Speaking of Life cereal, hey, Mikey.
He won't eat it. He likes everything.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
he won't eat it. He hates everything.
Oh yeah.
I
don't
remember
know what I'm
that.
talking about.
Cute little Mikey guy.
Yeah.
All right. How about choosy moms choose?
Chip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Mounds gut. Is it mounds?
Got coconut. No.
Mounds don't.
No. Right. Almond. Joy's got coconut. Nah, I forget.
Almond Joy's got nuts.
Yeah.
Mounds don't.
Right. That's funny. All right. Ancient Chinese.
Secret.
Do you remember that?
Ancient Chinese secret.
Secret, huh? That was. We've referenced this product in a past episode.
Ancient Chinese secret. I mean, I know this. Tell me I don't.
Blank, take me away.
Oh, Calgon.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I can't believe I ate the whole.
Thing.
Yeah, but I don't know what that's from. The best part of waking up.
Is Folgers in your cup?
That's right. All right. My baloney has a first name.
It's OSCAR.
Yeah.
My baloney has a second name. It's
MAYER.
oh yeah.
Don't leave home.
Oh, without it.
I don't know what that's referencing.
It's not a credit card.
I think it is.
It's not-
American
that's not that-
Express.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. How'd you guys do?
How fun.
Ooh.
This is reminiscing. This is bringing you back.
Do you
get the
remember
feels.
this?
What?
For, I don't know, I think it's McDonald's. Do you know the 12 beef patties?
Oh.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, but I don't remember it, but I know what you're talking about.
12 beef patties, special sauce. 12 beef patty, special sauce.
On a sesame bun.
Yeah, but it was more. 12 beef patty, special sauce. I forget.
Dang it.
Dang
Do
it,
you guys
if
know?
you
If you
remember.
know, write it in. I would
Yeah.
love to hear from you guys.
12 beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, pickles.
On a sesame bun.
seed bun. We kind of got through that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I have a couple of slightly obscured ones.
Okay.
What company said you got chocolate in my peanut butter?
That would be Reese's.
That's right. Very
Yes.
good. What's magically delicious? They're magically delicious.
Oh, Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You deserve a break today. You
Kit Kat.
deserve a break.
So I know all these things,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
I know.
It means I watched a lot of TV.
I know, right? But it just shows you the power of a jingle, too.
Yeah.
How it gets in your head.
Yeah. I know Zoom, I think.
You do?
037. Oh, right. No.
Send it to Zoom.
Yeah, send it to
Box
Zoom.
350, Boston, Mass. 02134. Send it to Zoom.
213.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That's that one. What was strong enough for a man but made for a woman?
That would be secret.
That's right.
deodorant.
Yep.
Nicole.
Yep. Very good. All right.
I wish I was winning money on this.
I
feel
know.
like I'm on a game show.
I know, right?
Speaking of game shows, what game show did you like?
I
And you?
liked the one, I forget the name of it, but it was like a Joker guy and he kind of ran around the thing.
Joker guy.
Yeah, and it was like, and you had to.
Is that when you went like that and the thing came
Yeah,
out?
yeah,
The
yeah,
Joker?
yeah.
Joker is wild.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
liked The Price is Right.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
But I only got to see it when I was sick.
Same.
Homesick.
Well, same.
Yeah, I did
loved
like that
all
one.
of them. What was the other one? Oh, God. With the celebrities on the board.
And it was like tic-tac-toe?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one was really good because there were a lot of comedians on that show.
Loved it.
Hollywood Squares.
Yes.
That
Oh,
was good.
yes.
Yeah.
No, there's another one, too. I don't know. I'll think of it.
Or how about the pyramid game where they had to... That one
Loved
was great.
that.
That one was
It
really
was like
good.
the $25,000
Dollar
pyramid.
Yeah. That one was really good. I like
So
that.
simple. Mm-hmm. This is all simple stuff.
So here's some foods in the 80s that we thought that were fancy, but they're not anymore. So wine coolers.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Zimas?
Yes. I didn't drink then, but I remember those, yes.
I used to love Zimas. But yeah, Seagram's wine cooler.
Yep. I remember those.
You wouldn't catch me dead with one of those now. They're too damn sweet.
Yeah.
Quiche was kind of a big thing. It's
Yep.
still a big thing.
Yep.
Cheese balls. You know, the cheese balls and then
I mean, you were
Ritz
like-
crackers.
You were like bougie if you had a cheese ball.
That's right. Cheese balls were all the thing.
And the cheese, the, what do you call
Spray
it?
cheese?
The spray cheese. And go, It was so good, but
Oh, it was good.
so not good for you.
Pudding pops.
Oh, I loved those.
Yep. Vignetta ice cream cake. I don't remember that.
Well, Sara Lee had a lot of frozen stuff.
Yeah.
And so when I was younger, we would have like all the Sara Lee stuff in the freezer. So whenever
Yeah.
we had a company,
Oh, you'd whip out the good stuff.
she would whip it out.
The
And
pound
God
cake.
forbid you touched that without company there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we did the same thing.
Yeah.
And it
You'd
was
go,
usually
"Hey,
the
come
pound
on."
cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they'd come to the door. Come on in. Let's go have some pound cake. Let's go have some Sara Lee. It was good old days.
Yeah. And now if you show up somewhere with a Sara Lee pound cake, people are like, go pound sand.
Yeah.
That's
Where's my my bottle of wine?
Guess what I'm bringing to your house this weekend?
What?
Pound cake.
You should. That'd be
That
hysterical.
would be funny. Fondue was big.
Yep. I never
Fondue was
did
big.
it though, but I remember it being big.
How about hamburger helper?
Oh yeah.
That was
The
more
big
like
hands.
mom helper because you didn't know what the fuck to cook for dinner. And you're
Yeah.
like, guess what, kids? It's hamburger helper. They'd be like,
Right.
yay!
Yeah.
TV dinners.
I used to really like those.
Me too. The Hungry Man.
But you guys, all this stuff we're talking about was just not really good for
I
you.
know, but we survived.
We did.
You know why? Because we were outside playing all day.
Yeah, we moved our
We
bodies.
moved.
Yeah.
Tang. Do you remember Tang?
Yes.
You know,
The what do you call it, man? The oh my god.
from Tang?
Not Tang, I'm sorry.
Oh.
It was a different one. It was the
Oh.
the big
Oh, yes. Oh my God. Kool-Aid guy.
yeah, the Kool-Aid
He'd be
guy.
like, oh yeah. and he'd
smashed it through the
yeah,
wall.
I know, the kids would be like, woo! You know, nowadays. oh my
It
God.
scared the shit out of them.
That's not good. That is not good. Oh, and the other one, Nestle's Quick. Do you remember that? The chocolate and the strawberry. I used to love the strawberry.
I
one.
liked both of them.
Yeah.
That was so like that was almost like a little treat.
It was. Did you
Right?
put water or milk in it?
Milk,
Yeah, sometimes.
water.
Well-
oh, hot chocolate, you could do it. but I
Yeah.
don't-
Well,
Okay.
we didn't. You know, we kind of 5 kids in the family. Sometimes we didn't
All
have
right.
milk in the
No.
house, so you,
I understand
yeah,
that.
it's
I
not
got you.
fun. But it's better than just plain old milk.
That's true.
All right, here's a couple stores from our teenage years that have since disappeared.
What?
Radio Shack.
Yes.
You go to Radio Shack for any kind of plug or wire or anything.
Yeah.
They were in the know.
Yep.
Sam Goody, record store. Camelot Music.
Ah.
Chess King.
Oh, the Chess King.
That was for the guys. wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guys.
What was the girls' one? A Fox? Was it Fox? Foxfire? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Or
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, there was a girl one too.
Don't you have-
Merry-go-round. Do you remember that one? I don't think I remember that one.
No.
Service merchandise. Leechmere.
Oh my God! Yes, Woolworths.
Woolworths.
That's a real old one.
Bradley's. Caldor.
Kmart, which
Kmart.
but Bradley's I used to get all my school clothes there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Bradley's. That we shopped. Bradley's was like Target almost back in the day.
Yep.
Blockbuster, of course. Remember
You
going to
guys-
get the movies, and then you have to,
I loved Blockbuster.
Yep.
It was so fun. It was like a treat.
Yeah.
It was like Friday night. You want to go to Blockbuster and pick out
Yeah.
a movie?
And sometimes your movie wouldn't be there and be pissed.
Yeah.
Someone rented your damn movie.
Yes, I
Now we-
remember that.
Yeah, now you have to get the B movie that you didn't want to get.
Yeah. And there was this one time where, do you remember if you didn't bring them back, it would, if you didn't, it was almost like a library book.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah,
okay,
it was. Yeah. It was a good
It was a
business
cool thing.
model,
It was a cool
yeah.
thing. But I remember one time when I forgot to bring back my movies, but I wanted to get other movies. And I was standing at the register with a guy, and I go like this, had a dollar bill in my hand,
Yeah.
and I go, what can I do to make this go away? The dollar bill, right?
Dollar
Thinking I'm
bill.
going to, you know.
Yeah.
He goes, more than that, lady.
That's hilarious.
So, yeah, that didn't work out so good. But it was just kind of a funny,
Yeah.
remembering that.
That's funny. Yeah, Blockbuster. That was great. I think there's still one Blockbuster out there. There's still one.
Why?
Someone's hanging on to the nostalgia.
Yeah.
And then KB Toys that used to always be in the mall. And even Toys R Us. There's no Toys R Us anymore.
Well, what was, before Child World?
oh, yeah.
Remember Child World?
Yes.
That was like the one, that's old
Yeah,
school.
yeah. I do remember that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. How about a couple things that our parents would say growing up? Be home when the streetlights come on.
Mm-hmm.
And not a second before.
Yeah. I remember when dinner would be ready.
Yeah.
That's when I lived in Medford, in Massachusetts, and my dad would scream for us.
Oh, yeah.
My brother Chris. He would be like, Chrissy! He used to call me Deanie.
Oh.
Deanie! And that's how you knew dinner was
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah. Time to eat.
Yeah.
What was your Wednesday dinner?
Prince Spaghetti.
Sure was. Absolutely. Prince Spaghetti
Yeah.
night.
Anthony!
Yep. How about go outside and play? That was like the fix for everything. If the kids were getting on the parents' nerve, go outside and play.
But my arm's hanging off. Go outside and play.
Yeah, right.
You're fine. Go out inside and play.
Right. And don't you dare come back. You better be dead before you come back. You're not leaving the table until you finish dinner. That was a big thing in my house. If our
Same.
plate wasn't done, you'd have to stay at the table.
I was a pig. I ate everything.
You did?
But my brother didn't.
Oh, so did he have to sit at the table?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And because he was my older brother and I loved it. Because I was like, I get to get up. You can't.
We had a dog, and so we'd be like feeding the dog under the
No.
table.
There was times that he'd put meat inside of his pocket and go to the bathroom
Oh, yeah, all the tricks.
and flush it.
Yep, yep. Don't make me come in there. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Don't
how,
make me pull this car over.
how about go ask your mother or go ask your father? They would always go back and forth. I'd be like, I just asked Mom. She
Yeah.
told me to come ask you.
Yeah. The kids today, they just they'll play you.
Yeah.
They all play
Oh, yeah,
each other.
100%. How about because I said so? Parents would say
Yeah.
that. What's something that your parents said that now you catch yourself saying?
Do you remember that commercial? When it was this big clock, it was a commercial thing, and it said, do you know where your children are?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It would be 10 o'clock,
Yeah.
right? Remember?
Yeah.
And it would come on. I think
Yeah.
I don't know if it was from Boston, the big clock.
Yep, I do remember that. And it was almost like an ominous thing.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, do you know where your kids are?
Do you know where your kids are?
I was home, honestly.
Yeah, we were home too, but
Yeah. How about this?
they'd ask you that.
How about the frying pan with the eggs in it? This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs.
Yeah,
Any questions?
yeah,
I'd be like, oh shit.
yeah. I remember that too. I'd be like, oh God, I don't want my brain looking like that.
Yeah. Well,
Anywho,
that's what we got. Now we have a couple questions for you. What kind of fashion trend maybe that you did back in the 80s that you cringe about? Let us know. That'd be
or
something.
you're bringing it back. Sexy back.
That's right. Are you bringing the neon spandex back?
Please don't.
Or the scrunchie back? Or the
That's
banana?
kinda back,
The
I
banana
think.
clip? Banana clip?
I used to love my banana clip. I'm not gonna lie. I wish they'd bring that.
I
back.
had such short, as you saw, if you saw the Facebook post, my hair was super short, so I didn't use any of those. What store from your teenage years do you miss the most?
the stores.
Yeah, what store from your teenage years? And what phrase did your parents say that you now say? We want to know. So you've got some homework. We'd love to hear from you. But we also want you to know that reminiscing actually reminds us that every stage of life leaves fingerprints
Yeah.
on on who we've become. It's super
No, it's
important.
true.
Yeah. And we're making memories now. So we're going to look back even at this
I know.
and say, do you remember when we blah, 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 you know?
So note to self, be in the moment.
Yes.
Try to be in the moment as much as you can. And I know it's so hard because you're thinking about what I have to do, what I didn't do, be in the moment and enjoy now because this is going to be gone.
Right.
And then, like you said, reminiscing about this.
Yep.
We're going to be like, remember we'll be like in our 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll probably still be doing this. But if we're not, we're going to be like, remember we used to have a podcast? I mean,
yeah, I know.
It's pretty cool.
So it does. It makes us pause to say, enjoy every moment because every moment is meant to be enjoyed.
Yeah.
It's a blessing.
It's a
blessing. So if this podcast resonated with you, we'd love for you to share it, comment, spread the word, subscribe, do all the stuff. You know where we are. We ask you this every time. We'd love for you to do that. But I think we've podcasted.
I think we podcasted the shit out of it.
So laugh a little more,
Little brother.
and go with the flow. See you guys next time. Bye.